Hello and welcome. It is the fourth day of May 2017, and welcome. Let's take a look at the daily silver chart as it is down once again. And you learn new things every day. Yesterday, I was fooling around when I was putting this bit chart together, and you don't need Fibonacci lines when you're in an uptrend. You're looking for upside numbers. And well, I've already calculated the 17 and change there, but just to fool around and realize the easiest way to get the lines off my screen is just put a negative number, and let's put the fib ones in. And well, quite frankly, this negative 61.8% is a very solid downside level. Therefore, the 61.8% negative Fibonacci retracement, which is 18.5 divide 15.68 to the exponent of negative 0.618 multiply 1568 is 1416, which is in coordination with the lows that have never been seen since like 2009, or 8-year lows within the silver market. So just an understanding that if this level ultimately fails, that's where she will be going. And furthermore, the pattern I talked about days and days and days ago has not stopped. Silver's going down, yet the Canadian dollar is weakening against the US, so it's not losing as much in Canada. Against the euro, it's a different story, as the euro has been gaining strength on the United States dollar, which means silver is actually losing more in their currency. So it's down 1.2%. Well, it's not down as much in Canada, and it's down a bit more in the United States. Free fall to the downside. So therefore, with magic, I can show you very similarly what the Euro-Canadian cross would look like recently. And, well, the Euro-Canadian, it's been crashing very interestingly. I'm not going to show the chart, but it's going straight down, going through many, many different levels, really, as this one has as well. I've talked a lot about these key highs and lows. So that was the expected higher low and matching high and a lower low from here. However, you could call this the lower low, lower high, and it still technically can make a higher low here. Could. It also could not. The obvious, look, the 18 average trend, almost every single day is down. It is overextended. So having a day where you're down like 27%, like tomorrow, isn't out of the realm of possibilities given the chart setup. Unlikely, but not out of the realm compared to, say, like this day or some other obvious unlikely day. It, again, overextended means, well, this level, this range, probably matching within this band when it comes down to it in the next couple days, could be where you would think a resistance level is going to come into play, at least its first one, because it's bullish and bearish to go up. But when? It's been due since like here to go up. And it has only since dropped about another 7-8%. Now, I interestingly bought some silver, physical silver, recently with Bitcoin. I've been talking about how slow a lot of the transfers are. Well, when I pushed submit to pay for the silver, the confirmation took maybe 6-7 milliseconds before it came up as approved, and it all went through. I didn't buy much because, well, I mean, this can go down more. And Bitcoin, which is trading close to 1,600 now, well, it can go up more too. Also, with that in situation, and the Canadian dollar cross looking like it's going to even go up another percent. It's at like 137 change. It can easily go to 138, 139 in the near term. That I can get a much better deal. Of course, to get the experience to make such a trade, it works out well because to get free shipping and such a low amount, I had to buy a collector's coin, which was good timing that the most cost-efficient coin happens to coincide with what would be a very good birthday gift soon, and therefore I can put that in with the way I like to try to collect numismatics, if you call this numismatics. I like to have a good variety of different looking coins. So the 5 coins that will be added in my stack will be this Lynx, I think it is, and a Cougar will be coming soon, a Australian Kangaroo, this Mickey Mouse coin, very nice looking coin, a Merry Christmas Santa, well, not Santa Claus, it's a beautiful looking coin, and it was really dirt cheap. It was like barely more than a Sunshine Mint, maybe 60 cents more. And this one here. And these ones are just a little bit more than a normal Maples and all those others. And I've done well with some others, like back in years 2011, 2012, back with the 25th anniversary ones. I think there was a Cougar one or whatever. I'd have to look and see, but I've gotten 3 or 4 before, which have very good values. And I like to get the ones that are barely above, like what a regular Maple or Eagle. But I look at the Maples mainly because that's where I'm located in Canada. But literally, it was like just well under a second from the time I pushed submit on Coinbase to the point on their screen, which was from a BitPay, like a centralized site, approved instantly. And that's a really, really good feature. So I'm learning a lot more about these cryptocurrencies within experience. So I'm really happy to get the purchase, and I will have the silver probably in about 20 or so hours, maybe 22 hours from the time of this video. That's most likely how, well, that's usually the speed from where I buy from, but usually I would pay with currency, now with Bitcoin. And the strategy I'm using is, if this is going to be going up and I'm trying to extend the portfolio on a compound level, then I really cannot take much from my bankroll, or else that will hurt the compounding. So I go with the rule of 10%. Withdraw no more than that, other than emergency situations, for at that point you don't hurt your bankroll much. And the purchase for me was even a little bit under that. So say you purchase at a cost of 1 unit, or 100 units, we'll say, and then you take it down to 90. Well, now the next time you withdraw, you got to make sure after you withdraw you're at least higher than the number, and you only pull 10%. So maybe it gets up to 140, and then you pull maybe 14 out. Maybe you buy a silver purchase at that point, and it goes to 126. Then you don't want to withdraw again until it brings you down to something that's higher than 140. So that's the type of strategy in which I'm using. And it, again, was well under 10%, which was nice, and able to pay for the first time with the measure that was not any form of currencies that I've been used to my whole life coming into, well, this decade for sure. Anyway, take care.